Hey everybody, Jim Willis here from Willis Outdoors. We are out on the middle of Lake Winnebago right now. This is opening morning of the sturgeon spearing season. Lake Winnebago system is one of the few systems in the entire country that you can still do this. But I wanted to run you through this kind of cool little idea for the decoy that I'm using this year. If you've been following anything about the sturgeon spearing, you probably see that there's a lot of weird stuff people use for decoys. And I wanted to show you what I was using. Here, check this out. Alright, I have two decoys down there. One, I got set a little deeper, is a white coffee mug. The other one is a Busch Light beer can. Now those might seem like really weird things to try and use for decoys for fish. But here, let me explain to you a little bit about something here. I'll show you with this Busch Light can here. First of all, the sturgeon are more bottom feeders. They're down in the murky water and all that. The water isn't crystal clear on Lake Winnebago. Right now I'm in 17 feet of water and I got about 8 feet of visibility. So all this beer can is doing for me here, let me show you the way it works. When you flip it like this, you get nice, silvery, shiny reflections. And that's kind of what you want going through the water. Now, the sturgeon, one of its primary food sources in here this time of year is shad. We're at the farthest northern reaches of the shad's survivable range. So every year we get kind of like zombie schools of shad. They're pretty much half dead, barely swimming. The sturgeon are really feeding heavily on those. So that shiny reflection of the beer can or that white coffee mug down there that gives that little color, they kind of think, hey, maybe that's a shad, because they're fairly easy prey, and they come up to investigate. When they come up to investigate into the decoys, well, they're in spearing range. So that's the theory. I'm going to see how well it works. Last year's decoy, I had used one of those big salmon trolling flashers, just to give that extra little shine and reflection down in the water that the sturgeon that are down there might think are a fish. So the decoys really ain't all that weird. I do have one regular decoy that I've been using today. Here, I'll show you that one. Now we are in Wisconsin, so my sturgeon decoy here is green and gold. Go Pack Go. They say match the hatch. Hopefully my hatch looks an awful lot like a Busch Latte.